one of the other things you said was, a real jewel, excuse me, a real jewel for me was the conversation about what are some of the qualities that individuals need to be creative, or you've experienced them in either yourself or others. And I think one of them was kind of the first one out of the box was humility. And I think that tied to the fact that we can't know it all. We can't be the ones that, the be all and end all. If you've got a project, you've got to embrace others.
Well, that's right. There is a balance there as well, Mark. First of all, arrogance does not serve anybody well at all. So you have to realize that there's no way any individual can know everything, but you do have to have confidence in yourself. You have to have confidence to know that when you run into a difficulty, and you always will run into difficulties, that you can learn how to overcome that difficulty, that there are tools, that there are ways of solving these things. So you have to have confidence in yourself, but there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. And I think humility is extraordinarily important. Of course, one thing I say is that I am humble. In fact, I'm more humble than anybody else. But I think humility is more an expression of a realistic view of what life is. There is nobody that knows everything. There's nobody that can solve every problem. You just have to realize that you are more capable than you've realized that you are. That you should not be afraid of taking on challenges. You should not be, and I must tell you, this is the most important thing that I ever learned when I joined Motorola. Let me start over again. One of the most important things that I ever learned was when I joined Motorola, the advice that we got from the founder of the company was, do not fear failure, reach out. And that company practiced that. I've had numerous failures when I was at Motorola, but they recognized that I had successes, that I had the ability to solve problems, and they tolerated my failures and allowed me to proceed and enough successes that I had a very successful career at Motorola. So this concept of humility, along with confidence, the balance between those two is crucial for somebody that wants to make a contribution to science, to life, to engineering, to whatever they're doing.